Ben had to interrupt one conversation on Thursday's Good Morning Britain as guests debated whether the burning of effigies of politicians should be allowed. It comes after a Bonfire Society plans to burn a Liz Truss figure. The debate caused a strong division on Twitter, with many furiously insisting the debate is inspired by snowflakes. It comes as the former Prime Minister was unveiled as the celebrity guy by a Bonfire Society famous for ridiculing public figures. The effigy is 11 meters high with laughing lettuce on its shoulder. Barrister Jerry Hayes and political commentator Lynn Mystad are at different sides of the argument, with the latter stating the burning of effigies incites violence. Discussing the traditional Guy Fawkes effigy, she remarked, "That was many years ago. Liz Truss is still very present and with us, and we want to be able to attract people to join politics. And this is not the way to go, especially if we look at the political landscape and the economic situation we're facing in our country. For the last couple of years, we have seen utter unrest when it comes to COVID, when it comes to Black Lives Matter. Now we've got Just Stop Oil, and I just think this incites violence. It's not just poor taste, it could actually incite criminal action." "So would you know that there were no effigies burned at all?" Ben asked. "For example, would you be content that was Putin, for example, on top of the bonfire?" "No," Lynn replied. "I think it's bad to do anyone unless it was someone from the past. Of course, Guy Fawkes, you know, has not here. Like I said, it was a long time ago, but as we even look over the pond and see, Nancy Pelosi, her husband was attacked, this is inciting many people to take it a step further. And this is why I think it's not only bad taste, but it's not something that we should be doing." At the end of the day, Liz Truss, like I say, she's very much still with us. She's still a politician. She has a family, and I think it's absolutely disgusting to even consider doing something of this nature. Jerry argued, "No one is shouting, 'Kill Liz Truss and her pet lettuce,' no one is taking to the streets with their pitchforks. All they're doing is just saying our politicians are ridiculous. They don't get more ridiculous than Liz Truss, well apart from Jacob Rees-Mogg and Boris Johnson. Take the mickey out of them. Because it couldn't happen in Iran, it couldn't happen in China, and it couldn't happen in Russia, so come on, it's harmless fun. It's an escape for people. Please, Lynn, don't be such a killjoy." He added, "And thank heavens we can ridicule our politicians. As I said, you can't do it elsewhere, but Terry's so much pretend outrage at everything, so many microaggressions, such a feeling in the country, afraid Lynn, from people like you, who want to ban everything, no. No, quite the opposite. I do agree that we need to do away with all these sensitivities and microaggressions. However, even last week you saw someone bombing the migrant camp, and I just think we're at a place at the moment where a lot of people are very heightened emotionally." "Yes, I know," Jerry replied. "And they're going to let off steam in a lovely, family way with their kids, their 2-year-olds, their 10-year-olds. How would you feel if they did an effigy of you and your children or grandchildren saw that? How would you feel about that?" Lynn asked. "I'd think, wow, what fantastic publicity," Jerry jokes as Lynn laughed. "Lynn, Jerry, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there," Ben remarked. Many on social media were quick to weigh in on the debate. Twitter user @book1992 wrote, "Lin May wants to get out of her house more." #GMB. @RedGirl2019 asked, "What's happened to people's sense of humor?" #GMB. Nobody is going to actually throw Liz Truss into a bummy. @Ritzmac echoed this, writing, "Look at this totally joyless woman on #GMB. She probably wouldn't know fun if it came and bit her on the arse." Stop politicizing everything. Yesterday woman on didn't want Christmas lights, now this snowflake on burn effigies. Get a grip people, @LushShirley60 fumed. Sick, others agreed with Lin though, with @Lackey1 writing, #GMB. Regardless of what Liz Truss did or didn't do, she has 2 daughters, a husband and wider family. How horrible for them to see an effigy of her being burned. Not harmless fun at all, it's a sick way to get your kicks. @Rebecca Dundon1 added, "Just over a year from the murder of Sir David Amess and no, I don't like the effigy burning thing." #GMB. Good Morning Britain airs weekdays from 6 a.m. on ITV.